Previously on Survivor. Only a couple of days into the merge, rock-solid alliances started to crumble in the South China Sea.
I'm actually just tired of the players in my current alliance. The plan is to blindside Moira.
Graham joined forces with his former opposition, Shane and Sivu, to blindside one of his closest allies.
Tribe has spoken.
Making Shane feel more in control since he still has his 2 immunity idols.
One of the idols that I have is nestled gently in my crotch. The other one is lying between everybody right now, stuffed in the front of my shoe.
In the immunity challenge, Shane, Xavier and Graham stepped out of the game to enjoy an ice cream treat, while Sivu outlasted everyone to win individual immunity.
Sivu wins individual immunity!
Back at camp, Altaf cooked the rice which he won for the tribe in a previous challenge and dished generous portions for himself and the tribe mates who did not eat ice cream. Altaf's attitude made Graham a worried man.
Don't come back and then make more rice for yourself than what we even had this morning amongst the 4 of you.
But regardless of Altaf's actions, Graham had bigger fish to fry.
If he is the idol, the only way to get him out is to blindside completely.
Oblivious of his intended blindside and with Sivu wearing the immunity necklace, Shane thought it was the perfect opportunity to get rid of the biggest physical threat, Xavier.
Makes sense. There's no reason to vote me off before Xavier.
But Sivu warned Shane to watch his back at this stage in the game.
He only believes what comes out of his mouth is pure gold, everything that comes out of his mouth all the time.
At Tribal Council, the castaways and the captains debated the best way to play Survivor.
Everybody's starting to say the same word, compromise. You have to compromise some of those values in order to be effective in this game.
I think your morals need to stay as firm as possible because you live by your morals.
There's a tipping point, and you need to decide whether you're prepared to go over that tipping point or not.
Anyone is in possession of a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
And despite Sivu's warning, Shane felt safe enough not to ask for salvation or to play any of his 2 immunity idols.
First vote, Shane.
The rest of the tribe executed the blindside and Shane got voted out.
Shane.
Tribe has spoken.
I'm sitting with both idols. I'm part of that elite club of stupidity. Here it is, and I never used it.
6 are left. Who will be voted out next?
We had an interesting tribal council last night. The subject of morality was brought up, and it's where do you draw the line with lying in this game? You can't. You bring your background with you, you bring your upbringing with you, you bring your morals with you, but eventually your support structure of standing gets taken away from you. You have to just lie. Getting an idol of God.
I think Shane had it, and I think he hid it, and he didn't get a chance to play it.
Oh well.
How are you feeling though? What do you think?
Yeah, you know, last night was a bit heavy when they brought up that morality thing, you know, where you draw the line with lying in this game or not.
It is getting a bit, I would say, slightly annoying hearing everybody say how trust and we're not lying and we this and that, because you need to lie to a certain extent. You can't tell everybody your game plan, because then they're going to obviously change things and then you're going to get voted out.
Exactly.
I do know I would like to be in the final with David, and I don't want to be in the final with Sivu and Altav. So that leaves Bukhle or Xavion in terms of who I'd like to go into the final with. Who do you think is more likely, Xavion or Altav?
Alta! No, listen, you don't want to take Alta to your final team. No. You take Xavier, you don't take Alta with you. No ways.
I guess we got a lot to think about after today's challenge. I think tonight might be another blindside.
Morning. Guys, I've got 3 mil. You have to play dirty like never before. Get it all off your chest, that's the way you'll score. The reward is worth it, so that there's no doubt. If you put enough in, you'll get something out. After some time out, you get back in the game, rise to the occasion, where you may lose your flame.
After some time out, get back in the game, what does that mean?
I'm thinking that'll be like rounds. So maybe it'll be the first round is for someone to win a reward, and then the next one is for immunity.
Today I've got to win the immunity challenge. There's no two ways about it. It was very close last night. I almost went home. So either I need to be very smart strategically, or I need to be very strong physically.
If there ever comes a challenge where you have to beat 2 people, remember it's draw your hand from behind your back. You're going to keep your hand behind your back.
Yeah.
And tell the rest of us to guess a number.
Okay. And I'm going to do 5.
5.
Okay, cool.
Xavier, myself and Graham have an agreement that if we win a reward challenge and you have to take 2 people with you, we're going to play a stupid game just to make it seem fair.
Come on in, guys. Grab a spot on the bridge.
It's very obvious that we're going to have to get down and dirty, and not the way that Survivor generally entails you to get down and dirty, but physically get down and dirty in the mud.
Place your flag. 23 days into this game, only 6 of you are left, and 1 of you will win R1 million and the title of Ultimate Survivor. You guys ready to get to your next reward challenge?
Yes.
This is how it's going to work. You'll all stand by in the water next to a mud pit. On my go, you need to jump into that pit and start covering yourself with as much mud as you possibly can. The aim of this game is to transfer that mud into your individual barrels on the platform on the other side. When you get there, you scrape it all off. You can go back and forth as many times as you want to, but you only have 4 minutes to do so. You can use your buffs, your clothing, but nothing else. At the end of those 4 minutes, your mud barrels will be weighed, and the person with the heaviest barrel will win this challenge and walk away with the reward. You guys want to know what you're playing for?
Yeah.
The winner of this reward will get an afternoon of all-you-can-eat, hot, steaming, cheesy pizza.
Oh, my word.
I'm talking real pizza with real cheese. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Is that worth playing for?
Yes.
All right, let's get to this. Survivors ready?
Yes.
Wait. Nika. What's better than an afternoon of pizza?
Nothing.
Turn around, guys. You guys want to know what you're playing for?
Yes. Yeah.
The winner of this reward will get an afternoon of all-you-can-eat, hot, steaming, cheesy pizza.
Oh, my word. Pizza.
Does that sound good?
Yes.
All right, let's get to this.
Okay.
Survivors ready?
Yes.
Wait. Nika, what's better than an afternoon of pizza?
Nothing.
Sharing it with someone special, right?
Yes.
Someone like, I don't know, your mom? What?
Turn around, guys.
Nice to see you. So nice to see you.
See my mother, and it's like the first time in almost a month that I just feel normal.
I couldn't believe that it was her, so it was almost like an out-of-body experience.
David, why don't you introduce us?
This is my little nephew.
Nephew?
Yes, niece. Well, I need sugar. I need sugar. I've got iron fever. I'm shocked. I don't understand, Nico. The last person I expect, I'm going to be a mud bubble.
A mud bubble?
I'll do anything just to get to spend afternoon with Tamara.
Tamara, welcome to Survivor.
Thank you.
Love her, my love.
Bootle, introduce us.
This is my mother. She's everything to me. I'm quite surprised to see her here, but yeah.
Lindiwe, welcome to Survivor.
Thank you so much.
Altaf.
Sorry. Being a grown 28-year-old man in the military, I said to myself, you are not going to cry on international television. Look, it's fine. Just let go.
Hey, Pops.
Fuzzy, welcome to Survivor.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Sivu.
I don't think I'll be able to speak, Nico. She's my #1 lady in this world, and everything I do it for her. She has sacrificed a lot for me. I won't be able to speak, Nico, sorry.
Maziwe, welcome.
Thank you.
Xavion.
This is my mom. This is my mom, Marie. She's everything to me. And the fact that she's here means everything. And I love her. I love her so much.
Marie, welcome. Graham.
This is obviously my mother, Mummy, and the pillar of our household, and I'm so happy.
Jackie, great to have you here. Now, guys, it is time. Get into position. Now you know what's up for grabs. Now you know how hard to play. As you now know, your loved ones have flown all the way from South Africa to come and see how you guys are doing in the game of Survivor, courtesy of Outsurance. The winner of this challenge will get to spend an afternoon of all-you-can-eat pizza with their loved one on a secluded, beautiful beach in the South China Seas, away from the hustle and bustle of the camp. You have 4 minutes. There's only one round. Survivor's ready. Go! Behaving in a way their parents have never seen them before.
Sure. We start picking up mud like crazy. I jump on the water, sort of like I'm swimming in it.
Altaf, first one out of the mud and to his barrel. Aim of the game, get as much mud in your barrel as you can. Xavion there now, David there now.
Guys up!
Xavion filling his pants with mud. David his shirt, Bootle her shirt. Altaf throwing it in his shirt. 4 minutes. Sivu suddenly can't see. Careful. You have 3 minutes. 3 minutes left. Graham gets into the barrel. Everybody getting down and dirty. Xavion filling his pants. His pants are coming off.
Take the heavy stuff. Go,
David tucking mud into his shirt.
Go.
Right, you have 1 minute, 60 seconds left in this game. 60 seconds fighting for some quality time with your loved one. And all it takes is a little bit more mud than the next guy. A little bit more mud than the others. Seconds.
Uncle, come back in one last one.
20 seconds.
Quickly, one more.
Family members now calling encouragement, knowing what's at stake suddenly. 10 seconds.
Go, Soph. Go, 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 go. Go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and freeze.
This is my son.
Savian's got a 8-pack, never mind a 6-pack.
Yeah, Outsurance really outdid themselves this time.
Thank you so much to Outsurance and thank you so much to Survivor for doing that for us.
Great having your loved ones here, right?
Yeah, incredible.
Even better knowing that they're well, that they're okay and being taken care of.
Yes.
Now here's the thought. Just like you guys were covered from head to toe in mud in this challenge, Outsurance has a range of comprehensive life insurance to ensure the well-being of your family. And because everyone's situation is different, you can tailor-make your cover to suit your specific needs, ensuring your family's well-being, giving you peace of mind and them as well. And security, of course. And we also all know that you always get something out with Outsurance.
Yes.
And today's winner of this challenge definitely gets something out. In 6th place with 46 kilograms, Boucle.
Well done, Boucle.
In 5th place with 52 kilos, Altaf.
Oh, boy.
In 4th place with 56 kilos, Sivu.
That's for the weight, I'm sure.
In 3rd place with 57 kilos, Graham. And our winner with 108 kilograms. Second place is 65 kilograms. Xavier wins this challenge. David, you are in 2nd place.
The guy's a physical phenomenon. But you know, I came second. I came second out of all these guys against this prima athlete. I'm proud of myself.
That means, Xavier, you get to spend an afternoon with your mom on a secluded, beautiful beach in the South China Seas. All you can eat pizza. I hope you guys eat pizza.
It's her favorite food.
Right, so how about this? The more the merrier, right?
Yes.
So why don't you take the whole Juara tribe with you? But
Ah, Nika, come on.
only 2 of them can bring their family members along, which means you've got to think very carefully. I'll give you a moment.
Nico, I think there's only one fair way to do it. I think the only way to make this fair is if I hold a number behind my back, 1 to 10, and if I pull it out, the 2 people that get it right, they'll be able to take their loved ones with them.
Is this your own challenge you've just worked out?
It's the only way to make it fair, Nico. If you guys all agree with me.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Right, so you've got 2 numbers behind your back.
No, I'll have 1 number ranging from 1 to 10 at a time until we get our 2 family members.
Okay, so he's got 1 number. Altaf, what's it going to be? 1 to 10. 5. Boucle.
7.
7. David.
So why don't you choose? You're good at maths.
8.
8.
3.
3. Graham. 5 as well. So we have 2 5s.
It does smell a bit fishy, but you know what? I don't care.
Zav, we trust that you know what the number is and you've kept at that. What is it?
It is 5, guys.
5 it is. Altav and Graham.
You guys are lucky.
Tamara, Ndiwe, and Maziwe, say your goodbyes. Thank you for joining us. Juwara, you take your loved ones and enjoy the reward.
Guys, grab a cup. There's a cup of juice for you. Cheers to everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well done. Cheers, guys.
I'm
Thank you,
so happy that we can all at least have some pizza.
Nice thing to eat.
And for the ones that don't have their family members here today, I'm truly sorry, guys. And then I think let's just have some pizza. Yeah.
Sam, I think there's a letter here that you should open first.
Okay. There's always a twist. Enjoy this special occasion. Time to reconnect. Some love and some pizza. Hopefully has the desired effect. To keep you motivated, to make you want to play, because after your goodbyes, there's one more challenge today. This one is for immunity. If you want to reach the top, be quick to ascend, and the first one to drop. Okay.
Yeah, let's
all grab a slice of pizza. We'll reread it later.
Yeah, the letter on the table, I don't even care about. The letter on the table spells somebody's doom tonight. But I'm not going to let anything get in the way of just spending time with my mother. But you'll be surprised how you cook. I see the socks, is it? And then the pen stuck in the socks, and then the shirt, and then this thing there over my head. I'm still trying to process the fact that she's actually here. I mean, on this island that is so tough and emotionally draining and physically exhausting, and here's something that's actually invigorating and spirit cleansing, so to say.
Daddy was writing something there and he was telling me that we must tell you, I mean, what advice can we give you? You come so far. So we're all just proud.
Yeah, just think about that.
I think the true characters of everyone shown today when they're with their loved ones, they can't hide themselves. But you can hide yourself in a situation where you're just with strangers. But in front of your loved one, you just can't hide yourself, sir.
Well, I've heard such amazing things about you. Can I tell you, if there's someone in this world that loves you incredibly and unconditionally.
More than your husband.
More than possibly your husband.
I don't know about that.
It's this boy sitting right here, this man sitting right here.
And you make the best cheesecake.
Yogi sipping muffins for breakfast. Yogi sipping muffins for breakfast.
Meeting everybody's family doesn't affect my vote. I'm still very focused on the game. I'm so focused.
What did you teach?
What? Physics.
Is it?
For 6 years.
I went to Parkies.
Did you go to Pokies?
I went to Parkies,
Yes, they're wonderful people, but at the end of the day, I've got a tribal council tonight. Am I going to let Mrs. X get him away? Is Mrs. Y going to get him away? No way, Jose. I'm playing the game. I want to make top 2. It's a hard game to play. Please believe me, it is a very, very tough game to play. Morally, very tough. After today, extremely.
We knew Xavier was built, but Solly was huge. Xavier stood up and started running, and this guy was literally dangling through the air like this. And we call him the Hulk ever since then.
Actually, it was a great moment. I'm surprised to see Xavier actually has a mother. I thought he was engineered. Seriously, like just muscle.
I must say, when Robin was born, he had a six-pack. He was almost 60 centimeters long, and I thought, and I took his leg like this, and I pulled it, and it went into these muscles. And I thought, this kid's going to do some sport. So I knew that he would be the sporty one. Yeah. And then somebody said, what if he's a ballerina? I said, then he better be the best ballerina there is. So yes, he was very muscular at birth.
At this point of the game, the two things that I needed the most was food and the comfort of a loved one. To hold someone's hand that you know you can trust implicitly. To give someone a hug, knowing there's no ulterior motives. to look into someone's eyes and know that there's pure love there. That has motivated me to play even harder now, to make sure that I do everything in my power to get into this finale.
But you can't, I mean...
Can I just tell you something? I've actually thrown 2 individual immunity challenges.
Okay.
To not make myself look too strong and too good at the challenges.
Yeah, okay.
From this
that
point
was
on...
clever play.
Yeah.
Graham and I got a good understanding. We made each other promise on day one when we met each other. We trust each other till the end and try and, cover each other till the end, basically. So I've been trying to do it as honestly as I can, but it's hard. Sometimes you have to lie to people and
Yeah, but this is a game out of also. So
I know, everyone keeps telling me
being brutally honest is not going to get you any.
At the end of the day, it's just a game, and people play games to win. No one ever plays a game to lose. She says, when South Africa cricket team go out and stand in the sun for 5 hours, they don't decide they want to lose. Everyone plays to win. I think that's all the motivation I need right now. For that to come from her, nothing else matters from anyone else.
But I'm playing this game.
Well,
I'm trying. And
I'm nervous for you.
I know you get a bit nervous. But you're like me. We get nervous, and then as soon as that whistle blows, what happens?
I know.
Game face. You're gonna be so proud of me, I promise you.
Come on in, guys. Is it my imagination, or do you guys have a spring in your step? Xavier, what was the afternoon like?
Magical, Nico. To experience a moment with my mom on her first overseas trip, having her favorite food in the middle of nowhere on a private beach. Unforgettable. I'll remember it for the rest of my life.
Graham, what does that do for the soul?
Soul food, Nico. I mean, it's real, but it's also real because it's the most normal thing I've probably felt in 23 days, just sitting next to my mother and getting a nice hug and a kiss.
Well, I'm glad you guys had a good time. But it is time to get your heads back in the game because it ain't done yet. Are you guys ready to get to your next immunity challenge?
Yes.
No.
Right, you have noticed your captains are here to witness the progress of this challenge and the outcome. Sivu, that means that belongs to me again.
That's up for your water. Thank you.
Here we go. Individual immunity once again up for grabs. If you win that, you are safe from the vote. Guaranteed a 1 in 5 shot at the R1 million and the title of Ultimate Survivor. This is how it's going to work. Each of you will be assigned to a column, which is part of a wooden scaffold. You'll also be issued with 5 red scrolls. Think of those as your puzzle pieces. On my go, you'll grab one puzzle piece and make your way up that column to the top platform. On your way up there, you'll have to navigate your way through tangled ropes and hatches. Once you get there, you place your scroll down. Come down for the next one. You need to get all 5 scrolls to the top before you can start assembling those scrolls into the right order, placing them in their slots. What you're releasing is a flag. It's a puzzle. If it's correct, and you're the first one to do so, you win this challenge. You win individual immunity. Everybody with me? With bellies full of pizza and your hearts full of love from home, Jawara tribe battling it out for individual immunity. Survivors ready? Go! First part of this obstacle is getting through the tangled ropes. Then through the hatch. Xavier is first. Graham next. Boutle bringing up 3rd place. Altaf now getting through. Xavier almost at the top with his first puzzle piece. Graham now, he's up. Ooh. Graham, you've dropped your puzzle piece. You need to do it again.
At that moment, I realized I probably lost the game there.
Graham has to pick up his other piece, make his way through again from the bottom, losing a lot of time. Sivu's second piece is down. And Bootleg coming down. Xavier going up for his second piece. Altaf now in the lead in this challenge.
Going up those levels, I realized it was quite easy if you maneuvered yourself correctly and used your upper body strength to pull yourself through. Going back down was just as much as a breeze as going up was.
Altaf in the lead in this challenge at this moment. Xavier, second place. Sivu, third place. David, Graham, and Bootleg bringing up the rear. You can't start assembling a puzzle until all the pieces are on the top platform. Xavier, fourth piece in place. Altaf now with his last piece. Roll it up, stick it in your pants. Whatever you want to do, Altaf. Tiring work, this.
Graham's corner.
He's one piece behind.
Xavier's got his last piece in place. Xavier going up to the platform. Altaf now, hot on his tracks, the two of them. Only once you've dropped it will you know what you're looking at. Sivu now going up with his last piece, bringing up third place. David and Bootleg. Still got one piece to place before they can come down. Graham now coming down for his last piece. Altaf, two pieces have been placed and dropped. Xavier moving to his second. First person to assemble this puzzle correctly wins this challenge, wins individual immunity. No time to waste in this challenge. Graham now getting onto his platform. Xavier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces slotted in. Altaf, 3 pieces slotted in. Xavier changing his pieces now. It is a race to the end. If you think you got it, you got to call it.
I have no idea what it says. Can't even see.
Everything slows down suddenly. Not as easy as it looks. Bootleg now, struggling to get her last piece.
It's a chance that you and I.
Anything can happen in the game.
I can't see the win. Come on.
Sivu, Xavier, Altaf, all their pieces in place, now struggling to make it work, to get it right.
It was a lucky draw. You don't know which letter you're picking up, and it's a long process to unravel the letter and, you know, kind of see what it is. You need to pull it up if it's twisted.
It takes time. It's a race now. This challenge belongs to anyone. Sivu coming down to see what's missing or what he needs to do. Taking a risk, a huge risk, but it might pay off in the end.
Should I shout at the top?
No. Yes? Oh, have you got it?
Yes.
No, you don't. Keep going. Keep going. Ah, it's not right. Keep going, Sivu. Once it's right, no matter where you are. Yeah.
He's got it.
Xavier thinks he has it. Indeed, he does. Xavier wins the challenge, wins individual immunity.
It's Juara, guys.
Yeah. I don't know what's reading Juara there. Jaura.
Only 6 of you left in this game. The stakes are incredibly high at every single immunity challenge. And every one of you gave it your all. That is clear. But once again, Xavier, it is yours to take back. Come and get it.
That's well done, huh? That was really tough.
Well, there you have it. Once again, individual immunity belongs to you, Xavier. That means you are safe from the vote at Tribal Council. Guaranteed another day in this game. And a 1 in 5 shot at the R1 million and the title of Ultimate Survivor. For the rest of you, that is not the case. One of you will be the 15th person voted out of this game at the next Tribal Council. Grab your stuff, head back to your camp.
Oh, well done, huh?
Keep it up. Well done, buddy. Well done. knowing Cornet, his spirit, he's not a quitter and fighting back. It's always challenging, but that's what you want. I mean, who wants to come here and flick a coin and say, okay, that's the winner? You're there to compete. You're out there to outwit your opponent.
Gentlemen, welcome to your next Salvation duel. Now, as you know, there are only 6 players left in this game. So the power of Salvation has become increasingly influential in this game, especially if you consider the way the votes have been split at the last tribal councils. Now more than ever, the ability to burn up one vote, reducing it to ashes and making it null and void, can really mean the difference between staying in this game and being voted out at tribal council. So, no pressure. Mark, at this point you lead with 3 Salvation wins to Cornet's 1. Does that mean we can expect a comeback from you, Cornet?
People that have played rugby with me know how much I hate losing. So it hasn't been great. Before the Salvation Cup, my wins against Mark were quite good. But 3-1 to him, so hopefully to pull one back today.
Right, let's see what happens. You guys ready to get to it?
Yep.
This is how it's going to work. Each of you will stand by in the water on the opposite ends of a wooden swing bar. On my go, you'll start pushing in the same direction. Aim of the game is to push with more force than your opponent until you get your swing bar all the way across and touching the marker in the middle. If you manage to do that, you score a point. First one to 3 wins this challenge and walks away with the power of Salvation. Now, we'll flip a coin to see who goes on which side, and then we'll change sides after every round. Cornet, that's heads, the other side is tails. Call it.
Tails.
Heads it is.
I can't believe it. You won them all.
It really, actually, I don't think it's going to really matter much, but I'll start on that side.
We'll start on that side. All right, it is time to do this. Let's go.
When he has the opportunity to call, he calls tail. When I get the opportunity to call, I also call tails, but tails doesn't work for me.
Mark Fish and Cornet Krieger battling it out for the Salvation Cup. Captain's ready. First to 3 wins this challenge. Go! Cornet already on the back foot right from the get-go. Mark making his way into the scoring zone. But suddenly there's a standoff. Cornet holding ground. Mark now pushing with all his might. Cornet gaining some ground. Cornet making a run for his scoring zone, and he does. Resisted by Mark. Mark now back into the scoring zone. Almost a standoff, but Mark is right next to the scoring marker. Moments away. And he scores! First point to Mark Fish.
My strategy today was to use speed and strength.
Go. Cornet making an immediate run for that score, for that marker. And he's almost there. He scores! Cornet scores a point.
Fine.
Side's lower.
Good going, yeah.
So you went on the one side first, and that side was a little bit lower. And if your center of gravity is lower, you got a lot more strength. On the other side, you start going higher and higher, and your strength above your chest height is not great. So there was a slight advantage on the one side.
Right, at this point in the game, the scoreboard is even with 1 point each. First to 3 wins this challenge. Captain's ready. Go! Cornet, first one to attack in this round. Ooh, Cornet loses grip. That gives Mark a chance to get in there, but he doesn't lose his place. This is not just a game of brute force, but strategy as well. Cornet now struggling to hold that position. Mark slowly but surely inching his way forward into that scoring zone, closer to that bamboo marker. Cornet slow. Cornet uses a slip tactic to gain some ground. Unfortunately, not enough to get into his scoring zone. Mark closer than ever. Now Mark slips, he scores! 2 points to Mark.
You know, I'm doing all right for the footballers. You know, as defenders, we rock solid because it's important to be defenders that you don't concede goals.
Right, at this point, Mark leading with 2 points to 1. Mark, if you score, you win this challenge. Cornet, if you score, it is equal, and we'll move on. Captain's ready.
Yep.
Go! Cornet slowly inching his way towards that score marker. Cornet scores! Split seconds. Mark almost grabbing an opportunity there.
What's the purpose? No, that's what I wanted to do in the one before.
You got you dirty this time.
Right, gentlemen. Once again, neck and neck, 2 points each. This is the decider round. Person who wins this round wins the Salvation Cup, the power to potentially save someone from that vote at Tribal Council. Stakes are very high. Captain's ready. Go! Cornet making the first move, and he's almost there, but Mark's holding it. Cornet moments away. Cornet scores! The challenge goes to Cornet Krieger.
Got into a bit of a rhythm there and just managed to win the last one, which I'm really happy about.
Well, Cornet, you did say you're going to make a comeback, and you've done so in spectacular fashion, might I say. So that's 3 points to 2, meaning that you have the power of salvation. Mark, you leave powerless tonight.
I certainly do.
Mark, thank you. See you later at Tribal Council. Well, Cornet, you've certainly earned the Salvation Cup this time around. A bit of personal sacrifice there.
It was a physical one again today, so I had to back myself to win it. I didn't want to make it 4-1. Wouldn't sound good. All my mates back home saying you can lose, but never lose against a soccer player. So Mark's a great competitor, and I was happy to pull this one through.
Indeed, you have. Now, the question remains, who will it be for? Now, I know you guys have stated your criteria for a win.
Yeah.
For the person you think deserves to go all the way. Has that changed in any way as the game's progressed?
Not really. Fortunately, myself and Mark have the same beliefs as to who we want to stay in the game. I just hope that whoever gets it tonight, that they actually appreciate, how much work it takes to actually win the Salvation Cup. But I've got a clear idea of which type of person I'd like to support.
One would imagine there are a few obvious choices. What about the guys who aren't so obvious, who are slowly starting to make a name for themselves in the challenges?
You can mention them. David is 53 years old. He's the oldest guy in the group, and he's starting to stand up in some of the challenges. Sivu hung on to that wall the other day and outlasted everybody. And I was extremely proud of a guy like him. And the guys are taking the Salvation Cup into consideration, and Mark and I are keen to actually make a difference because we work bloody hard for it.
Well, you certainly have deserved this win. I'll see you later at Tribal Council, so use it wisely.
I will do.
Great.
Cheers.
See you later.
Long day at the office there, guys. Long day.
I think we should make a
After Shane was voted out last night, I felt exposed, really exposed. So my only hope was to find Shane's immunity idol.
Oh, my shoes are getting very fat.
But I know Shane is not that dumb. He won't hide it in his bag. So I went into his shoes because I once saw a bulge in his shoes, and these idols are pretty big. So went straight to his shoes after the immunity challenge, and there it was. I took it. I didn't have time, so quickly shoved it under my crotch. I can't put it in my pocket because everyone will see. This is my guaranteed top 5 at this moment. The dream lives on of going to the final. And once I go to that final, everyone on the jury is my friend. Everyone respects me. Everyone likes me in the jury box. So I just need to go to the final, and I got this. What's weighing on my mind with the idol thing is that the last time you can use it is the top 5, and I want to use it wisely. I don't want to get out like Shane, get out with an idol. I can't make the same mistakes. So it's an extremely difficult situation that I find myself in at the moment.
How did you sleep last night?
I didn't sleep, really. After Shane left, it was obvious I was pretty exposed. And you told me it's Butle. The last time. You told me
it was Butle. It was Butle.
No, it was Shane. So how can I trust that, Dave? What if they say to you 2 minutes before you leave, just like Shane, they pointed civil? And you've told me the whole day I'm safe tonight.
But that's what makes this game so ugly.
I don't know why they think that I'm dumb, that I would listen to them after they told me the last time that they've we should vote for this person, and then they turn around, they vote for another person. They will tell me the same thing to vote for Altaf.
I can't flip, Sivo. I'm not going to sit there, rock and pray and come back and lie to you. I'm tired of lying because I'm a bad liar.
You're saying basically you can't help me at all. You can't help me at all. You have no power. Your vote cannot help me. Is that what you're saying now?
My vote can't help you, Sivo.
That old man is stubborn. Even though he flip-flops a lot, in his mind, he's done flip-flopping. Because at the moment, they just tell him what to do and he does it.
The big guys are scared of you. Because the little dark horse is now becoming this big, feisty stallion. We'll see you later in the day. We'll chat, all right?
See you, sure.
They think I'm a weak player because every time they say jump, I jump 6 foot high. All I've done, if this is information, all they've done is just throw me pieces of information like that. I've clung onto it. I like what I'm seeing, but I'm keeping a low profile.
You're very bothered. You're very bothered. Who, me? Things seem to be a bit too calm, dude.
The plan is set, which we've never actually had before. I mean, we actually have a whole day where we know what the plan is. We've never had this before.
Yeah. Pretty aimless, ambitionless at the moment. They want to vote Sivu off, but no one had the courage to want to tell him. Get the feeling that something's up, because not everyone's talking as much as they normally do. So yeah, maybe there's a blindside tonight, or maybe it's pre-planned, you never know.
I'm glad we're getting rid of the snakes now. Can't even handle this complaining anymore.
For me, the biggest threat at the moment is Altaf. He's been sneakily nice to everyone all the way up until this point, which would help him if he gets into the final.
All the trust preaching and Moira situation and the preaching, and he's too nice to people, and then behind them, like his back, he'll say bad stuff about them. It's not cool. For me, one thing I'll talk about is for jury reason. I believe we've played a very close game, a similar game, and the danger is that Altaf has showed his strength and he's come across as a smarter person, I believe, because he's spoken to more people, he's won an immunity challenge. Strategically, I've made more plays, but because me and him were so close, people might think that it was his move and not my move.
We have 3 big-ass fishes and a crab, big crab, so.
Well done, Sivu, yeah. That's a golden find.
So how many is it? 3
Graham, help me out. In the game, I seem to have a bond with Sivu. I gave him a word that I would tell him, so I decided I would, since no one else wanted to tell him. I realized I need to make that difference and that my word is my bond, and I'm not willing to risk it for any amount of money. There we go. You know what we're discussing about people having to be honest with each other. Obviously, we're going to be, they want to vote for you tonight.
Yeah.
I said it's pointless we've come this far, we're all so close now.
Yeah.
The truth is, it's come down to that stage where it's surely alliances now.
Yeah.
You know, that's all that it is at the end of the day. If I was going home tonight, I know you would have come and told me that, because we spoke in the pool, you know?
Yeah.
And if you ask me this, I'm not saying this because I'm in this position, if you ask me that now, you have my word that I would have done this, you know, I would have voted David off.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
What's happening?
See, I told Sivu that I'm going to vote for him tonight.
Can I give you a hug?
Oh yeah, man. That's sweet of you. They say Altaf is going home. They say they want to blindside Altaf. They said to Shane they wanted to blindside Xavier and they voted Shane out. So they telling me they want to blindside Altaf. They might vote for me. But what they telling me, this information, I can't lie, it's giving me crazy thoughts, because the last time I can use the idol, it's top 5. And that guarantees me top 4. That's huge. Xavier, since last night and this morning,
yeah,
he's been trying to assure me they're trying to blindside Altaf. Altaf is a nice guy, but This is about me and you now.
Yeah.
So that's the ideal part.
Okay.
The idol will help us because the last time we can use it is
the top five,
and
yeah.
then that send us to top 4. There's no way we're not going to the final. So I'm trying to cover all my tracks at this moment.
Okay.
They think I'm dumb and they don't know who they're dealing with when they're dealing with us.
Yeah.
If Altaf goes tonight, top 4, it's me and her. Because I'll play the idol for one of us if one of us wins the immunity challenge. But we won't break me and her, I know that.
How much rice did you soak in the water there? One.
You put just one scoop. How many coconuts did you guys put for the 4 of you?
Like
one.
Is the rice missing?
How is that possible though? No idea. It's very frustrating. It baffles my mind that they'll run around and say, yeah, but the last time I took the rice, it wasn't this much, and someone must have stolen it. You know, that's BS. It wasn't stolen. It's you dished too much rice in for that meal for 4 people. So now the rest of the people are going to suffer food-wise going forward.
Oh, 4.
Wow. Right, crab and fish for lunch.
Try and pick it up, man.
Pick it up, rinse it off.
He's just gone and spilt the whole bowl of rice. So our lunch is basically gone.
It's just an unfortunate thing.
No, he thought he was so clever. I think he'll just have respect for what happened.
Yeah.
King Xavion was pissed off about the rice. Maybe because he's gay, he didn't have the balls to come and say it straight to my face. He eats the most, he does the least, so I can understand why. It is my rice. I had the decency to share it with them all along. And if I go, the rice goes with me.
I can't believe that happened. It's a big mistake at this point.
It's a costly mistake.
Yeah, we're going to be hungry for the next couple of days. I don't want that. All good and well for him. But that's his, like, rich boy mentality coming through. I am a combination of angry and happy. He has failed to even say, I'm sorry for spilling the rice, guys, not even once. I don't think it's a mystery as to who's going home tonight.
I have a very strong relationship with Altaf, so I felt he needed to know that he's going. He's going to be in the jury. I'd like to carry on with the honesty beyond just today. Yeah, it seems everyone is pretty upset about the rice. Xavion and Graham. For some reason or the other, just felt that you needed
to go.
Yeah. They asked me not to say anything. And I made a promise that I won't say anything.
I understand. I won't say you told me anything, trust me. I won't say anything to them, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a game, I get that, and I get that people's words are not necessarily true because it is a game. I'm literally boiling inside right now, but I'm trying to, keep it calm and keep it together.
The decision's been made and it's supposed to be a blind side. He's not supposed to know.
Agreement, though, that's the thing.
I don't care if you've got an arrangement or anything.
No, man, I'm saying them to have an arrangement to tell each other.
I know, but
when you go
if you've got an arrangement, it doesn't matter.
Do you know for sure that he's been told?
Oh, well, we know for sure he's going home.
That's good enough for me.
In all honesty, I think Altaf should have seen it coming. He was trying to play too much of a good guy approach when he wasn't, the broken telephone issue, that was a factor, as well as the coconut challenge being a factor. It's a serious game in the end, and I can't not take those factors into account. In a sense, he got what was coming for him.
Place your torches, grab a seat. We'll now bring in the members of the jury. Marion, Solly, Moira, Val, and Shane, voted out at the last tribal council. And now for your captains, Mark and Corneille. Corneille, having won the last salvation duel, is the bearer of the Cup of Salvation tonight and the power that goes along with it. Juara, John. Welcome to Tribal Council. Altaf, you're the last 6. Tonight someone's going home. That leaves 5. That's a 1 in 5 shot of winning R1 million. And this title that everyone's been fighting for. It becomes personal, right?
We all know I'm going home tonight. Let's get it out there.
Are you going home tonight?
I'm 100% going home tonight. When you start making personal remarks about people, I'm sorry. Calling someone a rich, spoiled brat, I don't think that's fair on anyone to judge. I've never made any remarks of that sort about anyone else, so I don't expect that to be made about me.
All right, so who called you a rich, spoiled brat?
People don't seem to want to own up in this place, so you'll never find out. I spilled rice today. The rice which I won and was mine and decided to share with the tribe, and apparently, even though people tell you it's fine, it happens, don't worry about it, behind your back is a completely different story.
Xavier, if Altaf is going home tonight, is it because of spilled rice?
No. Alti has been talking about honor and not lying to people, and he's been talking about giving people his word a lot today, which I found quite interesting because he had given me his word yesterday morning. You know, oh, we are top 4, we're going all the way. And as soon as I was away, he suggested to a couple of people sitting here with me that let's blindside Xavier tonight.
Graham.
Yeah, I just wanted to say one thing. People make small promises to people and they sit next to each other and they're all happy-clappy and they come to tribal council and you make big speeches about honesty and all these things. And you know, the truth of the matter is that every single person sitting here has been dishonest. Seriously, guys. For me, it's baffling and also kind of frustrating that people will continue to preach these things, which I think is worse, really now. It's tiring.
Altaf.
I do get it's a game. I do get you have to lie, cheat, and steal. The only thing I'm upset is about the other remarks. I'm assuming, once again, that when people say rich, spoiled brat, that my parents do everything for me. I'll be glad to provide bank statements to anyone to prove otherwise. Everything that I have on my own.
Tell me, Altaf, what you're talking about? Someone calling you whatever.
Yeah,
Did that happen in front of everyone?
No, it didn't. Once again, it was passed on to me by someone else. And
I'd actually like to just take this moment to clear up what was said. The situation that happened in camp today is Altaf spilled the rice. And for about 3 hours after that, he was acting like a spoiled brat. Okay? There was absolutely no apology to anyone afterwards. They didn't apologize once. I said he was acting like a spoiled brat.
Altaf.
If people say they didn't say certain things and yet there's 3 or 4 other people saying that they did, then so be it. Speaking about trust, well, we can mention trust as much as we want. Yes, I have lied. Yesterday's challenge that Xavier won, myself, Xavier, and Graham scripted it. We said we'll choose the number 5. So as fair as it looked on TV, we knew beforehand that we were going to see our mothers. That's me lying there, then and there.
Xavier, Altaf just said that you pre-planned the outcome.
Which was his idea, absolutely. It was decided that if a reward challenge should be won, that numbers would have to be drawn out, and whoever gets the numbers right, they would go to the reward. I'm now heavily regretting that I did not take David and his loved one for the way that Altaf seems to be reacting to everything. It's actually a little bit alarming.
All right, Altaf, let me ask you this. Are you a lamb to the slaughter now? Or have you given up? Because, you know, it's only over till someone writes your name down and I read the votes.
There are certain people here I'd love to spend more time with, and others I just don't want to see anymore. So even if I don't get voted off tonight, I think I'd quit in any case, honestly.
Really?
At that stage, yeah.
So is there anything you'd like to say before we go to the voting?
There's something I'd like to do that would probably piss a few people off.
Can I take a guess what it is?
You can certainly do that.
He's probably going to throw the rice in the fire.
100% spot on. My rice cause so much trouble. Might as well get rid of it before it causes any more.
And then at this point, I would like to add that I regret throwing that challenge. I had the puzzle figured out, and I threw the challenge so I didn't look like too much of a threat at that stage.
Well, Corne, Mark, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are at this point in this tribal council. Corne, go ahead.
By winning an event and deciding that you're going to pick the rice because it's what's best for the tribe, and then to afterwards decide, no, it was my rice, I could throw it in the fire. Something about that bothers me. I've got to be honest, I'm quite disappointed. It definitely is an individual game if somebody throws rice in the fire when a few people beyond tonight won't have any food for the next few days. I don't understand it.
Mark?
I'm sorry to say, Altaf is a spoiled brat because you cannot do that just to get your point across. I'm very disappointed in Altaf because I expected more from him.
Altaf, anything you want to say?
Just to the two captains, no disrespect to them, but it's easy to sit on the outside and say that and not to feel what I felt the entire day today, knowing you busted your gut out from day one here and to get treated the way I got treated today. And it's a female quality to be angry about. Usually where I come from, if my best friend's upset about something with me, he would tell me, I ask him, is it over? Yes, it's over. Not tell me, hey, it's fine, forget about it, and go behind my back and then say something else afterwards. And that's what I didn't appreciate one bit.
Okay. A lot has been said. Final say happens up in that voting booth. Xavier, you have individual immunity. That means you are safe. Everybody else is fair game. I assume you're keeping that. David, you're up first. I'll get the votes. And Corne, tonight you have the power of salvation and you can bestow it on whomever you choose. Who's it going to be?
I had an idea who it was going to be, but I've changed my mind. And I also want the players to know that we don't play rock, paper, scissors to see who walks in with that thing. We actually have some flippin' hard deals. From our perspective, from the captain's perspective, we do work extremely hard to earn the right to win that and to make a difference in somebody's life in the game. So we don't take it lightly, and I'd like to give that to Sivu tonight.
Sivu.
Thank you very much, Corne.
Sivu, that means tonight power of salvation is yours, so the first vote cast against you will be burned and reduced to ashes. If anyone is in possession of a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Wouldn't that be epic?
Person with the highest number of votes will be voted out and must leave this tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Sivu. Sivu, since you have power of salvation, this will now be reduced to ashes. Altaf. That's one vote, Altaf. Altaf. That's two votes, Altaf. 15th person voted out of Survivor South Africa Champions, and the 6th member of our jury, Altaf. Altaf, that's 3, that's enough. You need to bring me a torch. Altaf, the tribe has spoken. Well, it's clear that nobody wants to go willingly. The aroma of scorched rice is a testament to that. But as it gets closer to the end, it's just going to get tougher. One of you, though, is going to win the R1,000,000 and the title of Ultimate Survivor. Have your torches, head back to camp.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
This journey on Survivor has been absolutely epic. Very few people know what I've been through, and Xavier is definitely not one of them. Hence the reason for my behavior. I appreciate straightforward and honest people. Come out and say if you're upset about something and you can figure it out rather than say everything's fine and then behind my back call me things. It was an incredible, amazing journey, and I'd like to thank everyone responsible for making this journey possible.
Next time on Survivor.
I can go to final with Xavier. I can eat him.
Yeah.
Because he cheated.
Yeah.
He cheated. And it's not the first time he's done it.
Mark Fish and Corné Krige in their final salvation showdown.